What's going on, guys? It's another episode of JK Philly. Just recording on my way to work this morning. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. Just wanted to come on and just talk very briefly about the Sixers game last night. We went against the San Antonio Spurs. I believe the score was 111-107. A very, very hard-fought game. Very, very tense game. I just went to the game last night. What a crazy situation it was for the Sixers last night with, I don't even want to say, nor do I know the referee's name, but the amount of tech calls, if you did not watch the game, there was 5 technical foul calls. One was revoked, of course, but calling them just point blank period was 5. You get a quick technical foul on Andre Drummond for just being a regular guy, being physical in the paint, not trying to let the other team get the inbound ball, not aggressively pushing, not trying to push Wemby onto the floor, just keeping him away, trying to put his body in, using his weight against Wemby. He's a stick out there. Gets a technical call for that. Sure, whatever. Now Andre Drummond's like, okay, you called me on the tech. I'll chill a little bit, but I'm not going to fully back down because I'm not just going to let him get the ball, of course, playing basketball. Now Wemby's flopping. You call immediately quick tech. Immediately a quick tech to get Andre Drummond ejected within 45 seconds. What's going on? You aren't even trying to look, and watching the replay, she's not fully paying attention to what's going on. She's ready to inbound the ball to Maxey, I believe, and just, I see Wemby fall over. Andre must have pushed him, so I'm going to call it. Yeah, whatever. They came back, they reviewed it, they had a long talk with the other referees to pull Andre Drummond back out, but just the fact of you calling that so quick is just... It's just ridiculous. It's on social media, people are saying, like, this is why the ratings are down. It's a broadcasted game, Embiid versus Wemby, and you're ejecting people for wanting to just play physical. That doesn't make any sense. That's not good for the league. I don't know why you would think that's an okay thing to do just to establish some type of dominance within the game that you don't need to be a part of. Call your fouls, do what you need to do, and let the guys play. We're playing a game here. It's just a broadcasted game for the Sixers, and it's competitive. Why do you need to start calling techs because of that? That doesn't make any sense. Being there in the environment probably felt a lot different maybe than watching it from home, but it was just ridiculous to watch. And that's not even the worst part. Those were just her first 2 tech calls. Then, obviously, we move into Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is driving down the court. Joel Embiid gets picked up for a charge on Wemby. Wemby does not set his feet correctly before Joel gets down there. He falls over. He's outside of the area. And she calls a charge on Joel Embiid. Ridiculous that he's not even set up, and Joel is trying to go up with contact again to establish and really test the refs. Obviously, was not really what was going to help him at that point in retrospect. And then now calling a charge on you, you're a little bit upset. Okay, that's regular, that's basketball. But when it comes into Joel and him snapping over that, and whatever he said probably wasn't the right thing to say, whatever he did say to her, but resulted in a tech call. Okay, whatever, that's reasonable. That's a good tech for him. You need to chill out and be, you're a little bit OD right now. But, of course, I don't know what was wrong with Embiid tonight or last night, but he just kept going and going and going. It looked like he was ready to square up with a female. So, at that point, I'm like, all right, Embiid, like, I get it, but what are you trying to prove here? Like, you got a tech call, let it be the tech call, and, keep moving. Like, you got 2 players trying to move you away from the ref. You got another coach that's coming onto the court to try to move you away from the ref, and you're arguing with a female. Doesn't look great for you. So I would just relax, but of course he doesn't. He gets another tech call that she calls. So now at this point, regardless of the one that's revoked for Andre Drummond, you still called 4 techs in the span of 1 quarter, okay? He gets ejected from the game. The matchup, what is bringing fans to this game, is Embiid versus Wemby, the battle of the bigs. And you're taking and ejecting Joel Embiid out of the game. What sense does that make? You tell me. Just because your feelings got hurt? Just because he said something that you didn't like? Move on. Let him play the game. So that was ridiculous. And then towards the end, Yabusele, we're on a run. Sixers are on a run. We're running down the court. Yabusele gets a breakaway dunk, hangs on the rim for an extra 2 seconds. Now, if it was ridiculous, and I am biased because I'm a Sixers fan, but even if I was not biased, Yabusele was on the rim for an extra 2-3 seconds. You are now calling another technical foul call on Yabusele for your 5th one. Absolutely ridiculous. It looked like a terrible reffing game by her. Following that, she called a reaching call on Caleb Martin against Chris Paul, where Chris Paul is visibly in the replay pushing off Caleb Martin, but then calls it when Caleb Martin reacts to that. And of course, it was a great environment after that happened because everybody's booing her. Once we get the rebound, Caleb Martin is hauling ass up the court. Once he gets up the court, yams it. She's right under the net, which is great. He drops down. He's screaming in her face, but obviously not directed towards her. He's hyped, but it was just great that it was in front of her. But overall, great game towards the end with Maxey. Him closing that game out with a clutch three-pointer, fast breakaway dunk, and then even a left-handed jam and one. I don't think he converted it, but just the fact that, he has the capability of doing that is all the reason why the Sixers love Maxey. Great game from Paul George. Great game from everybody. Everybody was shooting very consistently. There wasn't a lot of dumb shots made. We were getting the ball up and down the floor, playing really good defense, so you can't be mad at anything like that. But other than that, just wanted to come on so I talk specifically about that game just because of those tech calls were ridiculous, but also it was a Sixers win, so we got to celebrate something on top of that. But y'all have a good rest of the day. If you're in the Philadelphia area, the Pennsylvania area, obviously I'm recording while I'm driving. It is a little bit snowy out here. Everybody just be safe on your way to work. Have a good holiday. Have a good Christmas if you celebrate it. And stay tuned to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. We appreciate it. We did reach over 500 subscribers, so I do appreciate you guys for that. And we will try to get that jacket out soon that we broadcasted. But other than that, I don't have anything else. Have a good day. Talk to y'all.
We appreciate everyone who follows JK Philly. We will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, which we will continue to do for you guys as we reach different milestones on the channel. For this giveaway, we will be gifting one subscriber with an NFL team logos bomber jacket. All you have to do to enter is 1, subscribe to our YouTube, 2, follow us on TikTok, and 3, comment JK Philly on this video. Again, all you have to do to enter is 1, subscribe to our YouTube, 2, follow us on TikTok, and 3, comment JK Philly on this video. We appreciate the support and look forward to gifting one of you guys. Thanks for subscribing.